Hey, so before we get into the video, I'd just like to quickly mention that applications for this SMP are open. Just go down into the description below and there's a link to the public Discord for the SMP, and go to the channel there and you can submit an application to join this amazing SMP. So I won't go on too long, enjoy the video. Hey guys, and welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you a little update and a little bit of a tour of everything I've been doing for the past month on the Future SMP server. So I'm going to start with what isn't too important, and then we're going to end on my base, and then I'll talk a little bit about what I'm planning on doing, give you a little sneaky hint. So the least important place I'd say right now is going to be my hoglin farm, because that doesn't matter too much. So if I just get up this ladder, and I'm going to leave this as uncut as possible, because I like, once this world download comes out, you to be able to use this video as kind of a resource to find your way around and know where you're going, in my terms at least. And if you'd like a full tour, let me know and I will get that out for you as soon as I can. So this is my hoglin farm. I'm just going to free cam out of my body and show you what it is. It's a pretty simple design, and I watched a Shulkercraft tutorial for it. I'm not sure entirely who it's by, but I just know that Shulkercraft did make a video on it. So yeah, it's pretty simple and small, and I have a little bit of plans to maybe make it taller and do more layers, but not too sure. Don't really need to that much. It gets me enough supply. If I quickly check my stock, I have a decent amount. It's not as like an infinite amount, but it's pretty good. Well, technically it is infinite if I just AFK enough. But let's head down to the bottom of the dangerous hole, and I've already recorded this video once, and my audio didn't record because I'm on a new PC and I didn't have everything set up. So yeah, I've already recorded this once, so let's just head over here, and I'm gonna go to Igloo's base, and it's Igloo's old base, it's not his new one anymore. Oh, and he doesn't even live there anymore because it's been transformed into the community area, but I'm going to go here nonetheless, because I did spend a lot of my starting time at Igloo's old base, because you may or may not know that I stream this every Wednesday. So if you want to check out this SMP, come to my Twitch every Wednesday at 3:30 normally, GMT. But this is where I spent a lot of my time. It's not how it used to look, but I did do a lot of things around here, just helping out, and this is actually the background of what you saw for the green screen section a few minutes ago, or maybe a bit less. But yeah, this is just a nice little area where I used to be a lot of the time. So yeah, let's now head to the shopping district, and you can see where all of them pork chops, I know this is really bad order for doing this, but where all of them pork chops from the farm earlier are going to, because obviously I don't need to eat all of them myself. There's a llama in the portal. Okay. You do you. You just walked into hell. This isn't a very smart option, but okay. Yeah, this is the shopping district, and it's not I don't own most of these shops. I own that one. I own, I think, 75% of that one, because I made a little deal with Igloo so that he can... Right, I made a little deal with Igloo so that he can own some of this this shop, because he had a lot of wheat at the time, and I don't think he does anymore, but he did have a lot of wheat. Oh. Yeah, but I might own 25% of this shop, I'm not too sure. I think that's what me and Igloo agreed on, but I don't know if that's a thing necessarily, like if that's official. But yeah, the shopping district's pretty nice, and up there we have a humongous iron farm. It's very good, and I've also spent a decent amount of time up here just changing all of the iron we have. As you can see, there's a lot. Just changing all of that into iron blocks, and I can't open any of these chests right now because I'm in free cam. But I actually haven't looked at this too much before, because I didn't build this. I think Ghosty might have. But yeah, it's pretty good. As you can see, I'm trying to get it in action. Yep, there, one just died, and yeah, they all just do that. It's it's a great design. Not too sure who designed it, but I've built a similar one before. I won't be leaving links to these farms in the description, by the way, because a lot of these farms that you may see in the video, I'm not actually too sure who designed them necessarily. So yeah, let's just head back, and we can now start to head towards my base. I don't have too much over there, but you may have seen the tunnel towards it at the start of the video, which is where I did, yeah, I started in this. Oh, I punched the arm stand, I was confused, or I just punched there. But yeah, I started the video in this tunnel, and this is the lovely little tunnel to my base, which X then copied over to his side. And I'm not sure, I kind of want to change my portal to a 3x3 so I can replicate this and have it the same as X's, but I'm not too sure. So let me know if you want to see that. I might do it, might not. And I'm not going to look at my base yet. I already had to do this last time I recorded. Kind of difficult, but just have to make sure to not look behind me. And this is my rather bad looking little farm area, I guess. I've just covered a big farm in trapdoors. Yeah, I guess. Pumpkin, there's a pumpkin farm in here, and there is a little bamboo farm in here. So, as to not spoil my base, you might have just got a tiny little glimpse of it then, but I'm gonna just walk over this way, and yeah, this is Phil, the villager, as named just now. Yeah, he's just got a little hut which does fit in with how my base looks, as you'll see in a little while. But as to not look over there, I'm just going to glide over here and try and be as fast as possible, because I want to leave this video as unedited as possible, or as uncut the start, this part at least, like the tour, so that you can figure out your way around the server yourself just by referencing this video, hopefully. But yeah, this is my little fishing dock. As you can probably guess, I fish here sometimes. Not too often anymore. When I didn't have a hoglin farm for food, I used to have to use this for food and get fish from here. But yeah, this is a little fishing dock, and I actually have a trap. Why did I just call this a trapdoor? It's very clearly not. Yeah, I have a crafting table down here, and I don't really need to use that, but that's there, I guess. I'm not sure why I actually need that there. I think it was to craft the slabs for the dock over there, and then I just left it there in case I ever need it. But now, I think it is time to reveal my base. I'm just going to look down so I can get a little closer to it. Sorry if this makes anyone feel sick, you probably just saw it a second time. Okay, so now we're going to get to my portal. We're going to reveal my base. Yeah, you might have been expecting something a little bit bigger or fancier, but yeah, this is only my starter base, or actually it's my second starter base, as my first one was tiny. I'll put a screen, I'll put a picture of it on the screen right now. So yeah, as you can see, it was rather small, and it was, I think, 1 block by 8 blocks inside. It was really skinny. Yeah, before we actually head inside the house though, I'm just going to show you the little bits on the outside around it. I've got this small, in the last recording I called these coconuts. That's not the right word. What's it called? Cocoa beans. Yes, finally. I actually got the right word. Okay, so if I just head over here though, that's my little cocoa bean farm for the cookies at the bakery, which I sell. Did I? Yes, I did show you the bakery. Phew, my mind's all jumbling together from the last recording, this one, sorry. But yeah, this is my little wheat as well, my little wheat patch for the bakery, obviously, again. But yeah, it's not too much. It looks fairly big, but it's not when you compare it to some of the other ones on this server that I've seen. But over here, just my chest of junk, and if I just jump over this, I have a little bit of storage on the outside of my base, not too much. And there's a chicken, as you can see. I do have a custom model for it on right now. If you would like to use this text pack yourself, leave a comment down below and I'll add it to the description if anyone asks. But this is my little chicken coop farm, I guess. Again, for the bakery, so I can get some eggs for it. Did I just... Okay. I might be crazy, but did I just take damage from going like that? With an elytra. 3-block drop, okay. Just gonna ignore that for now. But yeah, it is now time to head in to my house. Wait. No, it's not. It's time to head down here and show you, this is, you can see where I already done this in the last recording. My little cactus farm, as you can see, that I've got a decent amount from this farm. It's not too big. I just done this. It's one of the random projects I do while I wait for it to be Wednesday so I can actually at least stream. And then yeah, I stream every Wednesday. I already told you this, didn't I? On Twitch, so yeah, come to my Twitch and check it out, except for today, which is also Wednesday at the time I'm recording, because I'm recording instead. But yeah, this is a little sneak peek to what my mega base will hold. If you can figure it out, leave a comment down below, and by the way, I heart every single comment, so if you want to test my theory, go ahead and I will heart it, promise. So yeah, this is my sand, and there's more sand. That gives you a little idea of what my mega base might be. If you get it right, I will pin your comment and you can be at the top of the comment section. So yeah, more random junk, I guess, and now the big time of entering my lovely house. So we walk in. This is some stuff I'm working on gathering for a little project. You'll see that in the next stream, next week hopefully. Just need to gather a few more materials for that. And yeah, this is a little interior down here. Not too big, just got a loom to make it look like an empty one of these. But yeah, it's just a little area over here. And this book, you can pause and read this if you'd like. because that's a thing that happened. Gonna click done there, and this is my valuables. I'm kind of poor, so we don't talk about that. And yeah, let's head upstairs. And by the way, before I do actually head upstairs, I'll make sure to point this out, that I made a little armor stand thing over here that's meant to be holding a hat. So if you like the look of this, thank you, I guess. I'm not sure where I was going with that sentence, but it's pretty cool, I guess. It's like a little hat stand. It's not a great angle, but it works. So let's check this out. I don't know why I have a ladder here, but I do. I just randomly put one here because I had one on me, and I think I'm just going to leave it there because it kind of works. So I'm just going to leave it. But yeah, this is my kitchen area, and as I was talking about earlier with the I get bored very easily on this server, as I only stream on Wednesdays, and I only really want to do anything on a Wednesday, obviously, because I want to show everything I'm doing on camera and on stream. So whenever I'm not streaming, I'm pretty much just doing random tasks like this, or helping out others, which is... Yeah, I just went to the end one day and decided I wanted to mine out like the majority of a pillar, so I've got a decent amount of obsidian, and yeah, these are mostly empty except for this little bit, which is also for my mega base. A little bit of a hint there. And yeah, this is my kitchen. This is a draining board. I know it doesn't look that much like a draining board, but without it, it doesn't look good, so I'm leaving it there. I like it. And this is a little oven design. It's pretty cool. I like the design of it. And this is really unintentional. I didn't design this, by the way, but it kind of works. Like, if I'm not going to cook this meat because it's meant to live there, and that should actually be an invisible item frame, but I haven't done that yet. So yeah, this actually unintentionally works. If I put some raw meat on here, because you can cook food with a campfire actually. If I put some meat on there, when I open this hob minecart, after a little while, after it's cooked, it then pops off and lands in the hob minecart, which is really good because it just means it's like a second, or like, what, a fourth type of furnace, which is pretty cool. So let's head in here, and here's a little issue with that house and how I've designed it. And that is that these patches I can't replace, because let me not do that one because I don't have silk touch. There's it shows on the outside, so I need to have these covered up somehow, and I think the only way I can really do it and still keep the wooden floor is trapdoors, but they kind of stick up, so I'm not too sure. That's why this room isn't fully finished yet. But this room had the same issue, but luckily, because it's a kitchen, I could just cover it up with carpets. So yeah, that is the majority of the house. Technically, I have a loft, but there's nothing really in here. Yeah, the house is pretty nice, not too special or anything. Little design. And yeah, I think that is actually the entire update, I guess. So if you have enjoyed today's video, please consider subscribing. It helps out the channel a lot. And if you want to check out any of my socials, they're all in the description, along with the Discord link to get into this server, or at least apply. So yep, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye everybody.